Good afternoon, and welcome to How to Set Up Your Business Goals for a Successful Year. I am your host. My name is Tranikca Butler. I am a single mother of three, entrepreneur, licensed cosmetologist, and an educator. I have a background in education, healthcare, customer service, graphics, advertising, and marketing promotions. In 2010, I started a travel and salon service. At that time, I did have a job that I was struggling to manage, and I wasn't making a whole lot of money. So in 2012, I was laid off my job and I began to work my salon business full time. As well as around that same time, that's when I started getting into online marketing. So I was able to use the internet to scale my business up. So before we get started, this webinar is for you if you are a beauty school student or a newly licensed professional who has an interest in learning how to become a successful business, to build a successful business as an entrepreneur. This is for someone who needs guidance on how to generate 200 or more a day without having to punch a clock. These webinars are also for people who are not afraid to invest in their continued education. As a hairstylist, as a master cosmetologist, we're always going to be learning new techniques in our craft, and some of these things you have to pay for. And some things are free, but you can't be afraid to invest in your education when you're in the line of work that we're in. Also, this webinar is for individuals who are willing to be students as well as leaders. You have to be willing to learn as well as start building your business on your own. This webinar is also for a person who desires to create wealth for themselves and their family in the beauty industry. Now that we've gotten all of that out of the way, let's get started. So the first things first in business, you have to set your goals. You have to make a plan. You have to get to work. You have to stick to it, and then eventually you will reach your goal of success. So what we're going to do is head over to the internet. And we are at gliffy.com. This is a system that I use on a regular basis to set up my business goals for the year. Thing you do, you just go to start drawing. We're going to start building our goals online. If you haven't used this system before, it will basically give you tips on how to start setting everything up. As you can see, it has basically it's a drag and drop your shapes. And I'm not going to go through all of the tips because I already know how to use the system. So it is www.gliffy.com. Also, you may want to get a pen and a paper so you can write some of the things down that we'll be discussing today. So the first things first, we're going to slide our shapes. I'm just going to use this oval shape and add it to the middle of the screen, and I'm going to put 2015 goals. Also, what you can do is click this square right here, click the first square, and if you want to change the inside of the color, you can change that on the inside, just to separate the different goals and things that you're going to have on your spreadsheet. So the next thing you do is click the connector tool, and you're going to add 3 lines because you want to set personal goals, You want to set your business goals as well as your spiritual goals for the year. You don't want to have more than 3 goals per year, because you want to plan to live and have balance in your life. I remember at a time where I didn't have any balance in my life. It was just business, 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 and I got worn out because I wasn't taking breaks and I was just doing too much at the time. So you have to plan vacations. You have to pretty much plan everything: family time, business time, meditation time, or whatever have you. So I've added 3 more oval shapes. I'm going to change the color to all of these because I want them to stay color coordinated. The first goal that we are going to put is our personal goals. Then we're going to move on to our business goals, and then to our spiritual goals. You can add any color you want. I just like them color coded so you know which one, where the goal starts and how you break it off into a goal plan. So I'll just use red for the inside of these 3. Just to make them color coordinated and make your goals look beautiful and professional. Alright, so you're going to pick 3 personal goals. So choose 3 personal goals that you would like to achieve over the year of 2015. Me personally, I want to lose weight, which most of the time that's pretty much a goal all the time. So I'm going to add lose weight. I'm also going to add, I'm going to move that line down a little bit. And I'm going to add eat more, or eat more vegetables. And the third one is going to be drink more water. And these are just the personal goals that I'm setting for myself. If you have anything specific for yourself that you want to set, then you can go ahead and do that. What I'm going to do is just move everything over so it's not so compact. I guess I really don't need these lines here. Not like that, at least. Alright, now we're just going to draw a line to the goals. I don't really want to use the squiggly one because it makes it look too compact. Alright, and next we're going to move over to our business goals. What are the 3 things that you desire to do in your business in 2015? Well, say for instance you are a spa owner and you want to add facials to your menu. What you would want to do is start looking into getting new facial products, also looking into educational courses so you know how to use the products. You may want to research quite more than just one, of course, because you want to make sure that you're finding something that you like for your business. So me personally, what I'm going to do for my business goals, I'm going to draw a line. New business location, or start I'm just going to put business location. I already have my goals written out. This is just something that I'm doing for you guys. You don't necessarily have to have the basic shapes for everything. I just want to show you guys there are different ways that you can add different bullet points for the goals that you set with this system. So you can either do it this way, you can just draw a line and go up here to the text tool and just add at the end of the line what you want to do. So we're also going to put online marketing, because you definitely want to learn how to do online marketing when you're in the beauty industry. You want to get a wide range of clientele and people into your business, so you definitely want to learn how to do online marketing. Learn eyelash extensions. So these are my 3 business goals, is to start looking for a business location. So how we're going to reach those goals, or how we're going to break them up in small tasks that we can use to get our goals all intact by the end of the year, I'm going to show you guys how to break everything down into yearly quarters. Okay, so next thing we're going to do is go to the spiritual goals. Again, I'm just going to straighten this, well, not straighten this line, but extend this line a little bit so our goals aren't looking so compact. So this is the spiritual goals. Basically, whatever spiritual goals you have that you want to set for yourself throughout the year, will just choose 3 different things that you want to accomplish over the year of 2015. So the spiritual goals that I'm going to put are to meditate more, or meditation. Want to incorporate at least 30 minutes of meditation every single day into my schedule. I'm also going to put read more. So if you want to read more spiritual books, more self-help books, or something that's going to help you change your mindset, I would put that in the spiritual category because that's you working on yourself as a person. The third goal is to pray daily. I pray to the Lord, but you know, sometimes within our schedule we forget to pray daily. So I want to incorporate praying daily in my yearly goals this year. So now that we have the goals, our main goals, and we have basically divided them into 3 different things that we want to accomplish throughout the year. Now what we're going to do is set an action plan to get these things done throughout the year. What I'm going to do is go ahead and we're just going to delete these little sections and just basically write it in like we did before. So lose. Okay. Now, okay, lose weight. Eat more veggies. And drink more water. So now that we have our goals all set, we want to break them off in 90-day increments. So break them off into quarters of the year. The year has 4 quarters, so each quarter is considered to be 90 days. And that is 90 days for you to take action into achieving your goals. Remember, small steps create big wins. So I'm going to use the square, and that's going to represent the quarters of the year. Alright, and I'm just going to change the color on here because we already have red. I'll probably use blue. Alright, just one more. Okay, now we're going to go back to our text tool and we're going to add, you necessarily don't have to go to your text tool. Just double click on it and we're going to add Q1, which stands for quarter 1, January through March. Double click the second one, Q2, April through June is the second quarter. Quarter 3 is July through September. And the fourth quarter is October through December. Okay. So now that we have our quarters set up, now we have to make an action plan into how we are going to achieve the 3 goals that we have selected for each one of our main goals. So in the first quarter of the year, we're going to choose our goal to lose weight. So what are we going to do to lose weight? We're going to create a daily exercise regimen. And you're going to have 3 or 30 minutes a day, 5 days a week. The weight loss regimen is basically that you are going to commit to exercising 30 minutes a day, 5 days a week. And this is how you are going to set yourself up for success in reaching your goal to lose weight. Now, I don't have that centered too well, but we're going to go to the next. We're going to go ahead and move it over. So for the first 90 days, you're going to exercise daily for 30 minutes a day, 5 days a week. That could be running, that could be walking, that can be lifting weights, that could be, full body exercise. It can be whatever. So some people, they prefer to get a gym membership. You can get a gym membership and go to the gym, or you can do it on your own. So the second thing that we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and look over into our business goals. And the first goal that I have is finding a business location, but the first thing that I'm going to do in the first quarter is learn eyelash extensions. So how are you going to learn eyelash extensions? So basically you're going to find a class, find and invest in a class. That's going to teach you how to do eyelash extensions. So basically, this is a part of your business that you are going to invest in. Like I said before, you have to be willing to invest in your education. You're also going to have to get an eyelash kit. And that's what you're going to use to basically start your new eyelash services in the business that you have currently, because they normally give you a certificate, and you'll be able, once you finish this class, you'll be able to offer eyelash extensions to any of the clients that you have, which will ultimately generate you more income and increase your sales. You also have to make a pricing list. So we're going to do make a pricing list. So you have to know how much you're going to charge everyone that comes into your business. So make sure you have a pricing list in order for your clients, to let them know how much it's going to cost for the new service that you're offering. So our next goal, let me move this one over. We'll move it down a little bit because you don't want it too compact. Which will be one of your spiritual goals. And my spiritual goal is meditation. So I'm going to incorporate 30 minutes a day of meditation. How are you going to incorporate 30 minutes a day for your meditation? So, me personally, my children don't get out of school until about, my younger son, he gets home about 2:30. And I really don't have too much time in between to meditate. So what I'm going to do is I am going to get up an extra 30 minutes early in the morning before my children wake up for school and schedule that time for meditation. So every morning I'll get up 30 minutes early. And you basically want to write these things down because you want to make sure you have an action plan and you know what you're going to do on a daily basis. Otherwise, you've just made all these goals for no reason, because if you don't take action, you're not going to get this done. So get up early. "30 minutes early to meditate every morning." I'll say at 6 a.m. So now you have the quarterly goals that you want to achieve, and you have an action plan on how you are going to achieve these goals. And that's pretty much all it takes to set your goals up. You set your 2015 goals, personal, business, and spiritual goals. And then you just break them down into a daily action plan to achieve your goals within that first 90-day quarter or within the year. So the second quarter, so for the second quarter, we start back at our personal goals. So I've already started my goal of losing weight. So in the second quarter, I'm going to take the initiative to eat more vegetables. So basically what I have to do in order to eat more vegetables, I can go to the store and stock up on a lot of frozen vegetables. I mean, I know if I go to the store and I buy a whole bunch of vegetables for the refrigerator, they tend to go bad because I don't make vegetables every day. So I have to get into that mood of making vegetables every single day, and to eat more vegetables and incorporate them into whether it's a meal or a snack. So maybe what I can do to eat more vegetables is buy those little snack veggie packs. Those on the go, because I'm always on the go. So I can buy those. I can buy more frozen vegetables. And you can start juicing, or you can make smoothies that will incorporate more vegetables into your diet. And like I said, these are just some of the things that you can break down into your small action plans to create big wins at the end of the year. So the second thing we have is one of our second business goals. Say for instance, you want to learn how to do online marketing. So what you want to do is add online marketing. Now, what are you going to do to achieve this goal? How are you going to start the process? Basically, you've already started the process because you're on this webinar wanting to learn how to set up your goals. So you've already started the process of online education. So in order to learn online marketing, you just have to invest in your education, which can be online classes on how to market. You can read marketing books that will teach you how to do social media marketing. And as I stated before, these are just some of the things that you can get started doing. So basically, for your online marketing, you want to invest in your education, which is online classes. You want to invest in books that you can read about marketing, and that will also teach you how to market on social media. There's also people who have pre-recorded videos that will teach you how to market on social media. The next class that I will be teaching is how you can use Hootsuite to automate your business. So basically you can schedule your own social media posts, so you don't even have to be online. And a lot of the times I'm with clients, so I don't have a lot of time to be online. So that's something that I need to incorporate a lot more, is scheduling my posts so they can go out on my social media site. But even though you want to automate your business, you still want to be a part of the social setting. So you have to make sure that you're keeping track of your social media posts, so you can post and respond back to your clients, your fans, your customers, or whoever's interested in what you have to offer. So for the next one, we're going to do spiritual goals, read more. So if you want to read more, basically what you have to do, invest in books about spirituality, whether it's maybe you want to read the Bible more. Maybe you want to, take time to read the Bible. That's going to take time to read the Bible. So once you take time to read the Bible, you can also read self-help books. So in the third quarter, you just want to basically take the remaining goals that you have So the next quarter, your goal is to drink more water. So basically you have to make sure you're drinking at least 8 ounces, 8-ounce glasses of water every day. So basically, how are you going to achieve drinking 8 ounces of water every day? Maybe you want to get bottled water that you can just grab and drink on a daily. Leave a big pack of bottled water in your trunk so you can have it on hand while you're out. Me personally, I don't drink a lot of water, and I know I need to drink a whole lot, so I make sure when I go to the grocery store, I buy a big pack of individual bottles of water that I can drink while I'm on the go. The next goal you have is, start finding a business location for a salon. As I stated before, I run a traveling salon service in the metro Atlanta area, but eventually I want to get my own business location. So basically you just get the business location or start looking into getting a business location. So basically, how do you start looking for a business location? You have to check out different areas. You have to make sure that the area that you find is the people that you want to target. So say for instance, if I want to target people with more money, I would have to look for a business location in a rich part of the area. So basically what you want to do is start looking into getting a business location. How you start that process is you want to start checking around different areas. Make sure you're finding an area with high traffic, high walk-in traffic, or a high traffic area for your salon, because you want to make sure that there's a lot of people, a lot of foot traffic in your area, because you want to get a lot of walk-ins into your business. Okay. We're going to go ahead and move that one down so it doesn't look so compact. Another thing you might want to do to look for, while you're looking for your business location, you want to research the products you want to use in your salon. So you basically have to go and figure out which hair products you want to use in your salon. You want to make sure that you have all of your licenses that you need to get your business started. You're going to need to get a business license. And then the third thing you want to accomplish is you want to pray daily. How are you going to pray daily? What are you going to do? So you're going to schedule a time to pray. Schedule some quiet time for yourself throughout your daily schedule so that you can pray. Basically, you want to go to a quiet place in your house while your children aren't there. Or if you have no children, then you can use your living room or any just different space that you'll have that you can just pray and ask God for the things you want to manifest into your life and into your business. Okay. So the fourth quarter, at this time of the fourth quarter, you should have all your goals that you've set forth for the year pretty much completed. The fourth goal, the fourth quarter, I usually use that time to get my taxes intact. Make sure I have all of my receipts for my taxes, all of the investments that I've made throughout that year, all of the education that I've paid for, any marketing and advertising that I've done, or my bank statements. I basically get all of my tax information prepared for January for the new tax season. I also let me put that down, because you want to make sure that you are setting yourself up for success for the next year in your fourth quarter. The first 3 quarters is when I feel like you should have completed the goals that you've set, and by that fourth quarter you need to be getting ready for the new year. So this is the time to get your tax information in order, which are your receipts, your income that you've made throughout the year, and your investments that you've made throughout the year. You also want to start your new goal plan. for the next year. So these are basically the things that I do when it comes time to basically create my yearly goals, how to accomplish them, how to put them into a plan, and how to put them into a daily action plan so you can be successful in the goals that you've set throughout the year. Now, with that being said, I'm just going to do a recap. I've showed you how to set up your 2015 business goals. We separated them into personal, business, and spiritual goals. And then we've separated each goal into 3 things that we want to accomplish within that first 3 quarters of the year. Now, within that first 3 quarters, what you want to do is set a daily action plan that's going to help you achieve these goals that you set throughout the year. You can also write them down on your calendar every hour that there's something that you need to do, but just make sure that you're scheduling specific time to do these things throughout the year to basically have success within your business, within your personal life, and as well as your spiritual life. And utilize that 4th quarter so you can start building your business for the next year. Set your goals, get your taxes in order, and so that's basically it, guys, on how you can schedule your goals or set up your goals for a successful year, as well as with an action plan. If you guys want to connect with me, you guys could connect with me on Facebook at www.facebook.com/TranikcaB, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, as well as my blog. I've left the information here for you to view. And if you would like, or if you like this video and you would like to send a testimonial, please do so. And thanks for your time, and you have an awesome year. And I hope you all are able to achieve the goals that you set for this year. Thanks for your time, and have an awesome day.